Minecraft interiors. Today, I'm going to be designing 3 different types of interiors, and for each of them, I've got different time limits. With 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 20 minutes. And what happens if I'm not able to design interiors within this time scale? Absolutely nothing. You know why? This is my video. I mean, you could leave a mean comment, but that'd be mean. So yeah, I am going to do this in creative, and I have got absolutely no plans at all for any of these 3 builds here. I'm going to set a timer on my phone, and let's see how we get on with the first one. Timer is going now. Right, okay, what do I need? What do I need? I need blocks. Let's think interiors. I saw someone doing a kelp thing the other day, so let's start with some wallpaper. We need to be quick, because 5 minutes is not a long time. It's times like these I really wish I learned how to use World Edit. Okay, wallpaper done. I like that. I'm feeling it's cozy. Let's go for a brick floor. And oh my god, that's almost a minute already gone. Okay, let's go quick. We need to go quicker. We're barely going to be able to get a sofa in at this rate. Okay, we've got a floor in. It's looking good. Maybe a little fireplace. Should we go for a brick? Let's go for a stone brick fireplace. How do we do this? We probably... I know you can probably light anything now, but let's go for netherrack. We need a flint and steel to light that as well. Oh no, wait, the kelp's on fire. Okay, quickly. What is it? Game rule. Do fire tick. Pulse. I'm going to say that cuts into my time. Oh well. Okay, right. So we've got a little fire. Let's go. Let's think. We need some bookshelves as well. I can't wait to have a go at actually doing this with maybe a little bit more time. Let's just get the basics in, and maybe a sofa of some kind. We're going to need signs, and should we go for a corner sofa? I think we can get a corner sofa in here. Yep. And let's just stick some signs. It's a cute little living room this is, and possibly a lamp as well. Maybe we could get an end rod, some kind of pillar block as well. I think these look really cool as like lampshades. Plant in here perhaps? Yeah, let's get, I think we've got time for a plant. Let's get some pots, some flowers. By the way, you can do hashtag flowers and it comes up with all the different flowers. I thought that was really cool. There we go, the blue orchid. Everyone likes a blue orchid. Let's just have a little shelf here. Okay, we've still got a minute left. Right, okay, we can probably go for some better bookshelves here. Let's get some of these chiseled ones in, because this needs a little bit more texture. If you get a loom and you place that in the opposite direction, I mean, this is an old trick, let's be honest. You place it like that, it kind of looks like an empty bookshelf. Well, that's pretty cool. In fact, if we go around the other side, I'm sure, let's say I'm allowed to do this. There we go. And place that back in, that back in. What have we got? 30 seconds. Right, we can do it. 30 seconds. Picture. No, it's not picture, is it? It's painting. Painting? Oh, if I could spell quicker, this might actually have gone better. In fact, have we got time for a lantern? I think we might have. Let's just swap one of these out. No. Come on, lantern. Just in time. Okay, so the first one, I think this went pretty well, considering I was very much in a rush. And I like the wallpaper. The fire looks probably a little bit too big for my liking. If I think I had more time, I would have designed something a little bit smaller and more interesting. Overall, for 5-minute interiors, I don't think this is too bad. Okay, well, I guess we'll just jump straight into the 10-minute one then. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'll put the timer in front of me. That was probably a bad idea. All right, I'm thinking too much. We've got too many blocks. What do I want to do? Let's go for a kitchen. So concrete, we have got a little bit more time for this one, so I'm thinking we'll do a bit more of a textured floor. Hopefully I've not overestimated the amount of time I've got. Okay, right, we've got a cool tiled floor for the sides. Maybe we'll go for like a quartz. Yeah, like a quartz thing on the side. We can have some different textures, maybe not that texture. Let's move. And then we can have like a splashback area that's a very slightly different color. I say different color, it's a very slightly different texture. Right, I seem to have accidentally kind of gone for a modern twist on this. Nah, they're not going to be good. They've got holes in them. You know what we could do? We go for like a polished granite worktop. And we'll have that coming all along here. Now, I have learned something a little while ago where you have your sink, your cooker, and your fridge in a triangle, and there should always be a good triangle between these 3 things. Apparently, that's some interior design stuff I got off one of my friends. Tripwire hook's quite a good standard thing to have. Oh my god, I've only got 6 minutes left. I'm going to have to get a move on here. Okay, right, if we get a like a campfire. We put this on here, followed by a rail, and then that. And we take these off. Right, okay, we want to go one high with that. And add that. Perfect. Then if we go and get a trapdoor, maybe like an iron trapdoor, and if I'm sure if we just get a redstone torch underneath, that will hopefully do the thing. Yes, it does the thing. Does the thing that the trapdoor want. Oh, wow, Minecraft's always so difficult. Okay, we are going to have like a pink fridge. You know, like those American style big pink fridges. We're going to have something like that. And then we're going to probably try and get a banner in there if we've got time. Which means we're going to have to do some banner stuff. So we are going to actually need a loom, but not for decoration this time. Okay, right, we're coming down to 4 minutes and I've not it's not going well. It's not going well. Okay, let's go with that and then switch out that. Not for white. Why have I got white dye? I need pink dye. Do this and then we need a bottom version of that. Yeah, cool. That kind of gives it a door handle look. Okay, I like that. We've got a fridge. 4 minutes left. Okay, right. Let's just get some quick details in there as well because at the moment it's so bare. I'm thinking we have some shelving just here. And we probably want to get some pots in here as well. Kind of like, so it's for flour and all that stuff. And what about if we get an item frame and a sword? We can kind of pretend that that's a knife or a chopping board or a knife on a chopping board. Less than 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes. What about if we add a ceiling maybe just made of slabs? I'm sure we can go a little bit out of the box. Maybe a nice little kitcheny modernish light. This is a little Hermitcraft B-dubsy trick that I picked up a while ago and I absolutely love it. Where we're going to put this one there. Maybe we have another one like this. Okay, right, if we sit on this block, now we should be able to, yep. And there. Cool, right, we've got some lighting in there. I feel like we need maybe some extra lighting here. Have that like as a lighting beam. Yeah, I like that. What else? What else do you even have in a kitchen? Maybe we could get a table in here as well. Just a couple of fences and a trapdoor in there. You know what? Let's just use the stair blocks. We are running out of time very quickly here. We'll stick with the quartz. We'll stick with the quartz and maybe just make it to like this. Yeah. I mean, this is going nowhere really. So let's go with some deep slate. Tile deep slate, tile deep slate, and let's make this one of those like hood things as well, kind of similar to the chimney in the last one. That look good. My brain has gone completely blank. Right, we've got 10 seconds left, so in those 10 seconds I'm going to say if you're enjoying this so far, please think about subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you. I think that's about 10 seconds now. There it is. Okay. So we weren't in as much of a rush with this one, which is why I think we've probably got like the ceiling here. Looking at it now though, that's a lot of pots. I don't know why I went for so many pots everywhere. Maybe just a few at the top would have been better. I think this interior turned out pretty well. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Next up is the big one, 20 minutes. I think maybe we'd do a bedroom here. Okay, time is set up. Let's give this a go. 20 minutes starting now. First of all, I'm thinking we need to decide on a bed, which will probably determine the color scheme as well. For now, we are going to go for a white bed just because that gives us lots of opportunity. Let's bring that forward one like this, and then we can get kind of a cool headboard. We do need to think about a floor too. You know what, as we've got a bit more time, we're going to mess around with this kind of style of floor and go for a bit of a back and forth. Yep, that's a good floor. Bit creaky though. And to make a cool headboard, we could maybe use like stairs like this. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Yeah, that's a pretty cool headboard. Plus then we could get a painting. And I don't know which painting this is I've just picked up. Maybe not that one. If we place a block there, that'll force the painting to go to one of those. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then deciding on some shelving. Should we try some bamboo? I think bamboo would go quite well with this. Just a small shelf like that. Of course, you're going to need a chest for your belongings. You know what? I'd like to try to make a small wardrobe. Now we've got some chains going across. Can we get armor stands in here still? No, we can't. Not with them. Somehow I've accidentally hit the caps lock. Okay, let's put some armor in here. Of course, we're going to use chainmail. You know, we can have a couple of different outfits in here. We've got time. We've got time. Cool. So we've got a small wardrobe. We just need to maybe put something on top. Slabs will do the job. Cool. So a wardrobe, it kind of looks like we've got sliding doors too. You know what we could do with a little bedside table. So if we bring this out with some slabs, you know what, I think the soul lantern might look better with this, the blue wood as well. And what do you reckon? Some coral around here? Kind of looks like a rug then, doesn't it? Can we get it under there? No. Okay, so we've got a basic bedroom, maybe a little thing over there. We could probably have some kind of light here. So if we get some, yeah, let's get some frog lights in here. And maybe if we add some bamboo trapdoors here, it'll look like a light. I like that. I like that. And possibly if we take this out, we can get a small chair in. A little reading chair just on the side here. If we stick a door on the back this way, kind of looks like the back of the chair. And we'll get some sides to the chair too. You know what? If we take a few of these back, we can probably fit a small reading lectern in there. Some flowers. Yeah, if we take the chest down, we can get a plant just over here. Maybe we add just one chest in over there. No, I've even got time to make a nice ceiling here as well. Okay, we've got a ceiling. Oh, wow, that looks a lot cozier now. And then maybe if we get some more lanterns just hanging from the ceiling. Oh, yes. And you know what? I'm keeping this background as well. I think this grey concrete here, that's quite a nice background to it. Nope, I've taken it back already. Paneling, but it's not actually going to be paneling. It's going to be a bottom bit of a different colour. What do you even call that? It's not a feature wall, is it? That's something different. Have a room of my paintings? Yes. Okay, I like the creeper one. Let's get the creeper one back. Yeah, there it is. You know what we could do? We could replace one of these lanterns with a bell. It's kind of like an alarm clock. A very, very loud alarm clock. And then just some candles for a little bit more ambiance. Probably just replace a few of these with the chiseled bookshelves. Very nice. Okay, we've got just under 4 minutes left, and there's obviously a few details. So I'm going to flick through this old thing here and see if I can find anything else of interest. You know what? We're going to get rid of the chest. I'm going to swap it out for a jukebox, of course, because we need pig step. Is that going to open that every time? Let's add some crystals and a fishing rod here. Can we sneak a chest in here? Yeah, that'll do. I suppose I can go around and just tidy things up. Like, I don't like this lantern here. Yeah, that's much better placed. And do we like these headboards here? Maybe if I took this out, move that back, and then we could add this in. Yeah, I think we don't have to go too crazy with the headboard, do we? Oh, and there we go. I was just placing a couple of head rods just for extra lighting, and that is the 20 minutes up. Now this probably didn't need a full 20 minutes. Maybe I could have blasted out in 15, but it was nice having that extra time to go through and kind of add little extra details, sort out the headboard. And this bedroom, I think this turned out pretty well. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know which build you preferred out of all of these, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!